nothing was given to you. You had to get it out the mud. Sitting on the throne. Y'all tune in. Share the link, baby. I'm sitting on the throne. I'm sitting on the throne. It's your boy Carlos, the line dance prince. I'm sitting on the throne. I'm sitting on the throne. Ain't no gatekeeping going on here, baby. I'm gonna give you all. What's up? What's up? If you in the comments and you can hear me loud and clear, and you can see me, let me know. Let me know. Welcome to Sitting on the Throne, episode 34. We are talking all things line dancing, groovy cruise, shore excursions related. All right. Share the link, share the post, share this with people you know that's going on the line dancing groovy cruise. Welcome to Sitting on the Throne. And if this is your first time, welcome. Sit down, get comfortable, let's talk. This show is every Tuesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And we talk all things line dancing, but today's topic will be centered around the line dancing groovy cruise. But we will start off by shouting out some people. Shout out to my boy Chops, man. Had a line dance pool party, man. A little get together at his crib in Memphis. Shout out to the town of Memphis. It was good. That was my first time visiting Memphis. Getting out there, I get a chance to see that city. And it's crazy because I grew up literally basically all my high school years listening to 3-6 Mafia, Project Pad, stuff like that, and finally made it to that city. So it was people was reaching out to me. I didn't get a chance to see everybody, and it's cool. I'm coming back, but I spent most of my time there exploring the city by myself, and it was like I said, it was a magical moment for me to be there. And I don't know why it took me so long to get to Memphis. Like, to finally, put my hands on Beale Street and see the sights and all that stuff. Like, go to North Memphis, to the hood. That's where I've been listening to the music from North Memphis forever. For the last 30-some years of my life, I've been listening to music out of North Memphis. So I was like, let me go check it out. Let me go eat some food in the hood. So shout out to everybody. That was an awesome situation. And what's up, Alexa? You made it to a morning show, or the noon show. What's up, Stephanie? Thank you. What's up, Carlisa? What's up? We are in the building, and I'm excited. We're about to bring my mother on here shortly. She's going to be talking about this cruise stuff. Anything else I got to talk about? I'm still working on the location right now. I got a couple places I'm talking to for Line Dance Mondays, so we're still working on that. But in the meantime, in between time, we do got an event that we got going on that we set up, that we control, that can't nobody walk over here and say that we can't do it because we spent $3 million for it. The Line Dancing Groovy Cruise. So let's talk about that. Bring my mother on here, the greatest travel agent in the world, my mama, Avis Gardner. And she's leaving us. And where she's always at is in the office, locked in the dungeon. Is your mic on? Can you even hear me? Nope. You can go out and come back in. Okay. What's up, Von Zetta? What's up, Candy? Samara, what's up? DJ Smeech at home. Tap the audio thing and see if you can change the audio device that you're using. Like mine, I can switch between my MacBook and my phone. It was dead silent over there. What's up, Anna? I'll make sure y'all share this link. If you got a group that you're coming with or a class that you're traveling with, make sure you share this into your group page, with your class page. Let them know we're going to update them today on excursions. Most of you have got your booking number now and you are ready to book your excursions. And we're going to discuss and talk about all of those things and what to expect. But July 6th, I believe, whatever that, I think it's July 6th, the first weekend in July. I think that's Sunday morning. Is it Sunday morning? Yeah, we will discuss the whole cruise in entirety, from the beginning to the end, from the time your plane land to the time you leave. We talk about everything. But that conversation will take place on the 6th. What's up, Cheryl? But today we're just going to talk about excursions, since everybody got their booking numbers and stuff. We can go over that a little bit. What to book, what not to book. Because we got stuff going on. We want to let you know what's going on. You book an excursion and miss something, you're going to be upset. Or you might not be upset. You might be okay. So we're going to let you know now. My mother is back. Let's see. Nope, you don't hear me? Nope. All that stuff. Because as good as she is at travel, she is not that great at technology. That is definitely not her strong suit. So, and remember, make sure everybody, you are subscribed to my page, The Line Dance Prince on YouTube. Facebook is only allowing live videos to stay up on for 30 days now. So our cruise is a month and a half away. So that means when we get 2 weeks in from the cruise, this video will be gone. It won't be a reference point for you. You have to go to the YouTube video, because I'm live right now on Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you are subscribed to. You said, "Now you can't. Now I can't hear you." What? He said, "Never mind." But yeah. What's up, Andrea? It won't let me unmute. Dang, mother. All right, let's see what we can do. Do you have a camera? Do you have a camera on your computer? Or you always use your phone? People coming in here too. They ready. They ready. They ready. Well, while we talking about that, if you're not going on a cruise, or if you're going on a cruise, and you're interested in joining us at the biggest line dance party of all time, we're doing a pre-party in Miami the day before the cruise, Sunday, August 17th. Tickets are available, baby. You can be a part of it. It is only $30 right now. That ends uh basically in 6 days. You have 6 days to get it for $30. It will go up to $50 after this week. The early bird tickets, you will never only pay $30 for a party of this magnitude. Jump on it. Come on down to Miami right now. The flight tickets to Miami and Fort Lauderdale, all the areas tickets is super cheap right now. I don't know if it's because of what your president is doing right now, but the flight tickets today are super duper cheap, the cheapest they've ever been in a long time going to that area of the country. So look into it right now. Get your early bird tickets now. $30 for the early bird. We got people performing songs that we line dance to. Nelly Tiger Travis, Melissa Morgan, Big Moochie, Sunshine Anderson. Make sure you are in the building. Screenshot that picture so you can use it later on. My mother is back in the building. Let's see. And we can hear her. I can hear her now. But you had to restart your phone?
On my computer.
On the computer, okay. Yeah, I thought you used it before, the computer before. All right, guys. So this is Avis. This is my mother, not my girlfriend, not my wife. Some of y'all get it confused. If you're watching on YouTube, that's the picture. I used the picture of me and my mom. It says Avis and Carlos, the first mother and son African American duo to charter a ship. So, we're talking excursions today, Mom. Anything else before we get into that? Because you are everything. All the emails y'all get it from her. Anything you want to enforce or talk about in depth right now before we get into the excursions.
Um, the most important thing right now is I am planning, because I've been so busy, to send out emails again today on registration to the hotels. Please, 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 if you haven't registered for the hotel yet, register, because we need to let the hotels know we still need those rooms. You don't require to pay anything. It's just a credit card to hold your room. So please, if you haven't already, tell your friends and family who haven't registered to get their registrations in at the hotels so we can lock those rooms up, because a lot of people are complaining. They're going to complain after July 15th. I got to pay $200, $250 for a hotel, but they had what 5-6 months to just put a credit card down to get your
And remember, everybody is basically in the same area. So most of our hotels in our airport, or all our hotels are airport hotels. So if you want to be with the group when you get to Miami, these are the hotels you want to be at. She's sending a link to all the hotels available. And these are the hotels, most importantly, that the buses are leaving from. So, all right. So, and they're discounted rates. So that's the three things. You're going to be with everybody. It's going to be a discounted rate. And this is where the buses are leaving from. Once we lose these rooms, we're going to be too busy for you to be calling us trying to figure out where we're staying at. And no, there is no other transportation being provided other than the buses from these hotels. Those are the two questions I get all the time. If we're staying in Fort Lauderdale, there's going to be a bus coming from Fort Lauderdale. No, the buses are leaving from the Miami hotels that we have assigned. We have 9 hotels for you. These are the hotels that we will be leaving with the buses from. Um, so go ahead and get your hotels, please. And these hotels are also available for people that are coming for the pre-party. So if you come into the Miami Beach pre-party, the Miami Beach Convention Center for the pre-party, I'll put that back up there one more time on the screen. Here is the information for that. It is the Sunday before the cruise, August 17th. It'll be from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it's right there in South Beach. So it's going to be a great time. Get your tickets. You do not have to be going on the cruise to come to the event. And go ahead, jump on the hotels too. You want to be with everybody else while before we leave? Come on down to Miami and jump in and join the fun. Flight prices right now are at an all-time low. And that ticket price, $30 for the biggest line dance party ever on land. No, you will never get that again. So jump on it. I think Mom, you said at the end of this month the price go up to $50, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, $30 for basically 6 more days. And then you got to pay 50. So go ahead and jump on that now. And we can go ahead and get started with this presentation.
Lena had a question about the dinner time. Yes, there's no more early seating unless you want to change from early to late. You can, but we have no more available dinner seats for early 6 o'clock dining.
Yes, there is laundry rooms on the ship, Lisa. So you can wash before you come home. My mother does that sometimes too. But you can do that. There are laundry rooms available on the ship.
Yeah, the bus leaving out the courtyard is full right now. No, I will not be open up any more slots. Unfortunately, you'll either have to take a Uber, a Lyft, or check with the Courtyard Marriott to see if they have shuttle service to the cruise port.
Are
Okay,
they are they,
get
are
started.
they on that on them? I'll talk about that. Go ahead.
No, so we can get started on the excursion.
What's up, Lena?
Excuse me, no, I'm wrong. There is spots available on the for the courtyard. If you go to the link, you are able to book the courtyard. They were more spaces opened up for the courtyard, Miami Airport courtyard. All right.
What's up, Mr. Charles? All right, go ahead, Mom. We're gonna get into the excursion. So we do have two destinations on our cruise that we're going to. All right, we're going to our own private island. We talk about that all the time, Princess Cays. And then we're gonna go to Nassau, Bahamas. All right, we're having our big beach party at Princess, and this is kind of one of our big featured items for our cruise. We talk about the biggest line dance beach party of all time. That is going. Um, so what's included with that? Free is your transportation from our ship to the island because we have to take tenders, which are smaller boats that'll get you from the ship to the island. And then food on the island will be provided as well. Drinks, as far as sodas and beer and wine and alcohol, all that will become at a cost. And then there are also some items that you can include to make your experience better. Now, we're talking about seats. Over our last few cruises, we've had to get resorts on our own, and seating was something that we had to pay for. On this island, there are loungers for everybody. There's a billion loungers on the beach. So they won't be regular chairs this time. You actually have beach loungers. And my mom can attest to this. There are thousands of these on the island. Now for rent, if you want to have a little bit more comfortable sitting, you can rent the clamshells. Mother, do you have the price of those clamshells? They were 44.
Let me check while you're talking. The umbrellas.
These are the clamshells. What is the clamshell, Carlos? These are the things that can go over lounger. I think two loungers can go under these. So if you want a little shade for your loungers, you can purchase the clamshells, which I think are $44. And that's going to be available on carnival.com when you log in with your booking number. This is be for Princess K. Um, And they're also available to rent once you get there. So if you kind of want to wait to get there to kind of see like where we're gonna be at and scope this location and all that, you can do that as well. But you can prepay, and then once you arrive, they will have your information, and you can tell them where to set it up at. Either way works. They got plenty of them.
I'm trying to go to the pricing. The price is for 2 people to be under there is $44.99. So
Yep.
it's basically $23 per person to have a clamshell. If you want an umbrella,
So that's for the clamshell. $44.99 for 2 people.
umbrellas is $24.99, $25 for 2 people.
For the umbrellas. Okay.
Or
So if you want
umbrella.
a little bit more comfortable, like I said, the loungers are for everybody. They're open, plenty of them. Then if you want to maximize that situation, umbrella $25. And if you want to get a little bit better situation with the clamshell, $44.99, $45. Um, and then we have the what they call them, the cabanas, the villas,
The bungalow.
the bungalows.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of it?
No, but I think I do. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
There's 2 types of bungalows.
Bungalow. Okay, I got them. These things is pretty.
While he's pulling it up, if you're interested in any information that he's talking about with the excursions, if you sign into your www.convo.com and click on what's the first thing you click on? Shore excursions. And then it gives you the option to click on Princess Cays, and it'll show you everything that Princess Cays offers for day. And you can pay for it in advance. So sign in, go to manage booking. When you first sign in, go to manage booking, and then you can go into online check-in. And once you pull up online check-in, you'll see shore excursion, drink packages, internet plans, pixel photo packages, specialty dining, spa and saloon, gifts and stateroom decor, and cruise cash. Click on your shore excursions, and then you can click on which island you're interested in doing excursions for. And we're looking at the one that says Princess Cays, the Bahamas. You got it, Carlos?
It's gonna be so special because we're the only ship there, so it's just us and our people. It's gonna be magical. So I got it right here. So this is the first one. Bam.
Nice.
These are the colorful ones. Which ones? This is the ones going for what?
$449.99.
And they come with what? AC, 4 loungers, an umbrella. I think they get snorkeling for 4 too. Snorkels for 4.
Let's see. Let's not give bad information. Let's see what it gives you.
You're supposed to have this written down.
It's called the Adult Sanctuary. Is that the adult one? Yeah. It comes with soft drinks and water, chips and salsa and guacamole, fresh fruits, snorkeling gear for 4, 2 float rentals, beach towers, and priority water shuttle. So you can get off immediately when they first call for the guests to get off. And it also has your own air conditioner. It's a 3-minute walk from the beach, so you're not far away.
So
Um,
what I'm saying is, if you have this type, you're not where the party is, but you are 3-minute walk from it. Um, it's kind of secluded.
right. Oh, it also comes with a ceiling fan too.
Yep,
Indoor
AC
seating.
fan. Yep.
You get the 2 lounge chairs. And they also have an open air shower.
Yeah. Yeah, the outside shower joint.
Yep.
That's
So
off you.
so you can split it with 4 people. So the only thing you have to pay is a little over $100 per person. And we're on the beach from like 9 o'clock in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you'll get some real good comfort for the time that we're out there.
Mhm.
Because you know it's going to be a little warm.
That's not bad. If you splitting it with 4 people, that's only like 100 and some change. So not bad. All right.
$112 per person,
Okay.
and you'll be comfortable. Okay, and how about this one's called the adult bungalow, and one's called the other one is more private.
Yeah. Okay. What are you talking about? What's the earliest we'll be able to get off the ship once we return to Miami? We always gonna say 8 o'clock. The ship sometimes they come back at different times, but they have to be, granted permission to off board. They got to go through customs and all that stuff before they can get permission for us to get off. Um, but we always recommend that you not get early flights. But and
Now,
remember, there's 3,000 people getting off the ship too. So
so when a lot of people ask that question, what time the ship gets back in? It's that's a fine, great question, but it's not that everybody can't get off at 7:30, 8 o'clock. You're in a line with 3,000 people, so depending on where you fall at in line, it determines what time you get off. So I always tell people, if you're asking the question about booking your flight, don't book your flight before 11:30, 12 o'clock, because we can't guarantee you that you'll make it to the airport in time, because most flights, they tell you to get there 2 hours before. So just to give yourself some wiggle room, because you still got to go through customs. You still have to get your transportation car or vehicle that you're using to get to the airport. So it's not like a car is waiting for you just to get in and go. We're dealing with a lot of people, so
be a
don't
lot of out
book
there.
your flight too early.
A lot of people waiting on Uber. A lot of people waiting on Lyft. And then if you don't have a passport, might be a little bit longer to get off with the birth certificate than it does with the passport. So a lot of different things you need to factor, and your luggage.
Yeah.
You're doing early departure. Most of the time they tell you have to bring your luggage with you. So if you got 2 big bags and whoever's traveling with you got 2 big bags, can you bring your bags down all them stairs? Can you move? You got to be realistic. So just think about all those things when you are booking them early flights. And remember, we're coming back on Friday morning. So if you need to stay a day, just so you ain't got to rush to go back home, do that. But now, if you're trying to save $200 or $300 for that because you got an earlier flight that's cheaper, then that's going to be on you. But if you miss that flight, and understand, if you're flying out of Miami, they require you to check in 1 hour before your flight's departure. And if you're leaving out of Fort Lauderdale, you have to give yourself even more time to get to that airport because you're not even in the same city right now. So It's a lot of things taken into consideration. But bringing it back to the excursion.
Okay, now the first one, the first bungalow that Carla showed you, that's the 449 one. They also have one called the private rental for 4 people, which is 409. So it's pretty much the same.
Just a little
But
bit closer.
what's that?
A little bit closer to the party.
Yes, it's a
It's
little bit
not
closer to the
not
party.
exclusive. And separated.
Right. So if you really want some real private time, you get the 449 one. If you really want to have the same experience, but be a little bit closer to where everybody is, then you get the 409.99 one. So, and they only have a limited amount of them. So if you're interested, I would suggest you jump on it right away. And when you go to book it, they'll charge only, um, they'll charge one account. So if you're sharing it with someone, you get the money from them, and only one person has to pay for it.
All right, y'all see that? Okay.
Yeah, they have on the Carnival app. They do have transportation from the ship to the airport, but still be mindful of what time your flight is, because I'm not sure what time the
Yeah, because a lot of those buses that do that, they wait for the bus to fill up. So what happens is
they're
if you
waiting
have
for all the guests to come.
yeah, so if it says 30 people that's supposed to be on that bus might not leave till 30 people get on it.
So yeah, be mindful of those buses that you pay for with Carnival. Make sure that they tell you what time the bus is going to leave,
Yeah,
and
if
your
you can't
flight.
verify that, yeah, don't do it.
But thanks, Stephanie.
I think I use that service on LA at the Long Beach port.
Mm-hmm.
It was a charter bus, and they made us wait till they filled it up
All right.
before it even left. So I sat on it for about an hour. Um, but yeah, look up so they got times they can verify when they can get you there. Then yeah, then
Another excursion that's real popular that we found out about, Collins. You want to bring up what's um the one we went to?
oh no, so we're done with Princess.
No, that's yeah. Oh no. Excuse me. Let's go back. Let's stay in Princess. Princess do have other little excursions that you can do. They have snorkeling. They have a scuba diving is another type of snorkel adventure. If you want to do sea lion encounters, they have the glass bottom boat, which is a popular one. They also have a stand up paddle boat. If you're a good swimmer and you like to stand up and do the paddling, they have that as well. Oh, and the fun one, if you want to put that one up, if you can find it, is the aqua bike rental for 2,
Yeah.
where you can get in the water and it's a big bike you get on
Uh-huh.
and ride it. That's fun. They have the paddle wheel rental that for 4 people can get in and you can paddle together in the water. They also have the kayak rentals for 2, and then they have a kayak rental for 1. They also do the floaties. Okay, a float full day rental. That's only $20. They have an aqua chair full day rental, so you can it's a chair that actually gets in the water. That's only $20.
This is the aqua bikes you was talking about.
Oh yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Go
And
out there on. Look at that water. Woo. Mm, mm, mm.
and that's $35 for 2 people. So you just split it like $17, $18 a person.
Yeah, you can't beat that. That's a nice situation.
Yeah. The other one that's fun is the paddle wheeler rental for 4 people. That's only $35, so that's less than $10 a person on that one. And just remember, it's going to be nice and warm, so you want to stay in the water and stay kind of cool. They also offer the swim with the dolphins for those people who love to swim in the water with the dolphins. They have a nice private day bed, water slide, and beach This looks like a little miniature yacht that you can go out on. Oh, the day bed rental. That looks pretty slick. You can lay on a bed and
This is the paddler. So this is the aqua bike, and then there's two people. Then you have the paddler that can do up to four people.
mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool. These are all cheap, inexpensive, great times on the water. You're gonna want to be on that water. It's gonna be hot, so it's gonna be nice. Experience that.
Mm-hmm. So that's Princess Cay.
And how much is the day beds?
Oh, the day bed is $150 for two people.
And these things are cool too. Let me show you these real quick, boy.
Yeah, they got some high stars on there.
Yeah, they look fire. I'm gonna show you all these things. Look at these. This is kind of like exclusive.
Relaxing.
Oh, they didn't download correctly. Sorry. See what they saying in the comments. I can't see that right now.
Somebody respond to Lena. I just hope on what say we now can y'all dinner time be changed. I don't know what she was saying.
Oh, all right. So here go the day beds. But look at these. Look at these things, boy. Come on. This is sexy. This is real relaxing. You got a little cover on it. You know. Got another picture for you.
Hey, Charlene.
So this will give you a better view of it because you on the water, and then you sitting right there on the day bed. Like they could be elevated on the back part a little bit too. You can lay all the way out, or you can lift it up a little bit on the back. That's nice. And that's only $100. You said.
The day bed was. Let me go back to it.
So you go to carnival.com, Natalie, with your booking number and log in. Hopefully, most of you guys are already logged in and registered. But you can book your excursions. This is all for Princess Cays at our Line Dance Beach Party. So we're trying to show you because everybody's going to be able to get loungers, the white long chairs you can lay on the beach, whatever. We've got thousands of those available. They're already going to be out there. But if you want an elevated experience, they have the day beds, they have the bungalows, they have all that stuff. And then we're showing you like the bikes and the.
Natalie, have you registered on carnival.com yet? Because once you register on carnival.com, you go to manage booking and then click on show excursions, and you'll be able to book your excursion.
Vicky, how your flight was 500 for both of y'all or a piece?
She said
y'all
she booked it.
y'all the same thing.
No, she said she just booked our flight a few weeks ago. The flight was over 500, so it must be went down.
Yeah, they cheap now. Well, out of Richmond anyway. I couldn't imagine leaving out of Florida to get to Florida.
Charlene, answer your question. Yes, you can stay on the ship. You don't have to get off on Princess Cay. They'll have food served on the ship as well.
A piece. Well, she be flying on Emirates. Vicky be flying Emirates from Jacksonville to Miami. She's not flying to Dubai. She fly Emirates to Miami.
Well, she said it went down to $217.
Yes, they are cheap now. I don't know if it's something to do with what the president did, your boy, but I'm jumping over. I'm buying mine today.
I already bought mine.
We got tickets for 130 round trip, and it's three. That's the price for three different airlines: Southwest, JetBlue, and American. And then they got Spirit flights going for $75 round trip.
Wow.
Um,
So yeah, guys, I would advise you if you want to do something special while you're over in these islands to look into the excursions. And the same thing goes with the going to Nassau. Nassau have a lot of excursions. Nassau is really, 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 really excursion down. I mean, they have some of the same things. You have the snorkeling, you have the sea lions, you have swimming with the dolphins, you have Paradise Island. There, the Segway is fun too. That's when you get on the two-wheeler bikes and stand up and ride around and do local tours. Um,
We're in Nassau now, right?
yes.
Okay.
Um, they have a Nassau walking tour for small groups if you want to walk around Nassau. Oh, dolphins, stingray, and sea lions at Blue Lagoon. Now, Blue Lagoon is the hot spot, so to speak, for Nassau. That's one of the real popular places to go to. Where
Yeah, if you want like a one-stop shop, so if you just get to Blue Lagoon has a private beach, private pool area. They also have available once you get there, the dolphins are there, the sea lions are there, the sharks are there. So if you decide that you want to do one of those things, like upon seeing them, you can do that once you get there. So I do recommend the Blue Lagoon if you want to get out of the hustle and bustle of Nassau. If you've never been to Nassau, I recommend, doing stuff like Atlantis and just walking around in the straw market and stuff like that. Uh, Maybe even entertaining Buckrow. But for people that's been to Nassau a lot, um, if you never tried the Blue Lagoon tour, try it. It's a private island, but all of those things are there, but on different parts of the island. So they have a quiet part of the island. Then they have a part of the island where you can do like the dolphin swim, the shark swim. They got a sea lion exhibit where you can see them or also entertain them. Um, and it's beautiful. Me and my mom was just there in April, was it? And it's real nice. And you get a free boat ride. You get like a 25-minute boat ride, so you get a little bit of everything with that to get there. But we will say we do have parties going on the ship for those of you that are Nassau'd out. So if you've been to Nassau 85 times and you don't want to get off the ship, we do have DJs and parties going on board while we're at Nassau. But there's a lot of stuff you can get into in Nassau if you like to explore. Yeah, they got the water slides at Atlantis. Yes, the Atlantis is a one-stop shop too. You can go to Atlantis. They have, I think they have the turtles there. They got a whole shark exhibit. They have a casino. They have the water park they've been expanding on that. It's bigger now. So they got the huge water slides and all that at Atlantis. So take a look at that website, y'all. When y'all get a chance, go to carnival.com, log in, and look at our two excursions packages. Just don't go to the Carnival excursions. Go straight, log in first. Go to our cruise. So I don't want y'all booking at the wrong places or looking at the wrong stuff, getting the wrong information. Log in and then take a look at that stuff.
There's a lot to do. We can get up the ship and have a good time. Because it's a lot of first-time cruisers. You don't know when you're going to be going back to the Bahamas. So this is giving you opportunity to...
Oh, she said we were jumping off the dock. That was Junkanoo Beach when we were jumping in the water.
No, that was on Amber Cove. When you
Are you talking about when we was with who was we with?
I forgot who you was with. Y'all had the bungalows.
No, that was Amber Cove. I don't think she's talking about that. I don't think Samara was there.
Oh, okay.
I think her first one was last time. Where did we go last time? That's all right.
Last one we went to, was it Nassau? No, we went to Cozumel. Cozumel came out. Cozumel. Nope. We had the red bathing suits on. I can't remember. We go so many places.
Where did we go?
That wasn't Cozumel. That was Cayman. I think that was Cayman.
Cayman Islands. But we didn't have no. When we did our beach party, we didn't have no place to jump off at. So where did we go after that? Where else did we go? We had to go two places.
I don't remember. That's crazy. We go to so many places we can't keep up.
Oh, you talking about Jamaica? Jamaica, that's what. No, we're not going there. We're not going to be there.
Oh, okay.
I think she's talking about the restaurant Rick's Cafe, jumping off the jump. No, we're not doing that. I wish they had a Rick's Cafe like that there. Where on the site do you go to see the excursions? So you register. Register first. Go to if you already registered. Go in, and it's going to be an excursions tab. You can always go to Carnival and look at the excursions, but if you're interested in booking, go first. Go through your. What we're trying to get you to do is some of
Jennifer,
y'all haven't.
do you have your booking number? I guess that's the first question. Do you have your booking number? Because once you get your booking number, you want to go to www.carnival.com and register. Once you register, click on Manage Booking, and then you will see the excursion.
All right. But the reason why I'm telling y'all to do this, some of y'all are not doing this. Y'all just want to know information without doing this. A lot of stuff that y'all going to need to do. So if there's two people in your room, you need to select that you want two beds. Because you're going to get in there and it's going to be one bed because you didn't select which type of bed setup you wanted.
But they won't be able to select the bed until August 3rd or 4th. The system is not allowing you to change your bedding until August 3rd or 4th. Okay, Jen. So yeah, register first. You need everybody to register. And the importance of registering is two things. One thing is because that's the only way you'll be able to get on the ship, because you need to get a boarding pass. So you have to register so you can get your boarding pass in August to get on the ship on August 18th. The second reason why, so if you want to get an excursion through Carnival, you're able to do that as well. So you want to do that now. Even if you're not buying anything, you have to register because you have to get your boarding pass. Please share this information with everyone you know, because come August, when it's time to get on the ship, you're not going to be able to find me. I can't help you. So if you get it done now, and we have any problems with your naming, your date of birth, who your roommate is or who your roommate should have been, we can fix it now. Don't wait till August to start registering. So let everybody you know register now on carnival.com. And you get
then the everything else is on there too. So if you not just excursions, if you want to get the bubbles package, the cheers package with the alcohol, all of these things, if you want to order water for your room, which all this stuff is cheaper now too. So if you wait to the last minute and you decide you want to get these items, the prices don't wait for you. They're gonna go up the longer you wait. So go ahead and log in and get those items now. Mr. Charles said Cayman Islands was where Carlos told everybody to get their cameras ready. I did that in Mexico too. Mexico, I was on a microphone, said, "Get your cameras ready."
So anybody got any more questions? Because it is important that you register. I cannot say it enough. Register now. If you haven't already, go to your WeTravel account, get your booking number, but register. When you print your boarding pass, Carnival does not like it to have two sides. Print individual pages. Okay, thanks for the tip.
Yeah, also, a lot of you are instructors in here. Share this video with your class group page. If you got a lot of people from your class that's going, or a lot of people, or some of y'all even created your own group that's going on the trip. Y'all have your own traveling page. Share this stuff with them. Let them know what's going on. Because a lot of people are not opening their emails too. My mother is wasting her time with a lot of people sending all these emails out, and people are not opening their emails. Tell your class or your group to open their emails. Register for the hotels. Register for the pre-party. Make sure they bus and got the right bus coming from the right hotel. And then make sure they're registering on carnival.com for the trip.
Any other questions, Mrs. Avis? It's a miss. I'm not married.
Yeah,
I do not receive my booking number. Okay, Candace.
Extreme Fire Fitness.
Did you go to the email that tells you how to get your booking number?
Probably not.
Probably not, Candace.
Because she was too busy working out in the gym. That's what she do all day.
You got to go to the emails that I sent out. It gives you the instructions on how to obtain your booking number. It's on your account where you made your payment. Go out there. Your booking number is out there. I'm going to email you the instructions on how to get your booking number, Candace, because it is important that you get it, and make sure you share it with all your friends and family.
Yeah, that's a good one too, Charlene. I did see that. You can get a locker for $10 all day. You need to put stuff up in your locker at Princess Cays. Yeah, so to answer, you missed the whole podcast. Yeah, the beach party gonna be at Princess Cays. We was just talking about all the activities you can get there as far as the snorkeling and the we'll run down real quick. So this is a private area at the end of the beach, which is a 3-minute walk, not 3 miles, 3-minute walk from where our party will be at. It comes with AC, it comes with loungers, it comes with snorkeling stuff. It also comes with priority boarding on the tenders to get you back to the ship. It has a ceiling fan, blah blah blah. That is $440.
One's 409 and one is 449.
This is $449. And then we also have one these ones are a little bit closer, not as exclusive, as far as like a little bit, these are also closer to the party. These are $409. You can get these. 4 people, $409. AC.
It holds up to 6.
You can store your stuff in there. You can lock it. My mom said store up to 6 people. Blah blah blah. Then they have the day beds going for one what?
That is a 109, I believe.
109. You can get these. These are a lot closer to the party, but you also can get a little comfort. You can get a little shade. This is a good situation. And then they have the clamshells, which are these blue things. You can get 2 lounger chairs under there, and these are for $45, $44.99. Now, loungers are for everybody. We have enough loungers, more than enough loungers for everybody on the island. There'll be plenty of those, but if you want to upgrade your situation, you can get the loungers. And then, of course, if you want an umbrella, they have the umbrella which can cover two people's chairs for $25, 24.99. And then you can also book snorkeling. We have these aqua bikes right here. What was that? 40 some dollars?
The aqua bikes were, no, I don't think they were that expensive. Let me go back and look.
And I think these was like 30 something. The paddle, they had the little paddle boats, and they got the aqua bike.
$34.99 for the aqua bikes.
39
Yeah.
for two people, basically $20 a piece.
And
And
then
then
the
you got the
paddle boats for 35.
35. This is even better price because four people can get on this. So you spending like $8 a person, right? So a lot of good stuff you can do out there. Check it out. Go to the website, but you gotta log in and check it out. But most of y'all are coming for the beach party and the free food. I get it. You ain't gotta spend no money if you don't want to, but these things are optional. And if you know you don't do good with heat, this stuff is there's not enough for everybody to get clamshells. There's not enough for everybody to get the bungalows. So if you want a elevated experience, go ahead and get those now. Because once the rest of your cousins find out that they're available, they're gonna be gone. And if you got older people in your group too that's coming with you, or people that need extra stuff, assistance stuff, they might not want to be in the sun. This might be a situation for them. Let them know. You got people coming with you. Your husband don't line dance. He might not want to be out there. These are the type of things that you can do to make it more comfortable.
Avis, I wanted to say hello and thank you in advance for everything. Hey, thank you, Yvonne. You're welcome. You're always gone an extra mile to make things happen. Appreciate you. Thank you. I try my best.
Yeah, that's Nikki from Omaha.
Okay, Yvonne.
You met her in you met her in
Oh, Nikki.
Orlando.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nikki went on my other trips.
Yes.
Okay. Is a passport card acceptable? Yes. A passport card is acceptable. I'm not sure if passport cards acceptable at the airport. I'm guessing it is.
No, I don't think so.
Airport. Yeah, check your airport to make sure. Unless you have the
so right now, I have friend. I just got this update 2 days ago. I don't even want to say it, but it's a real thing. In case you get to the airport and you do not have your real ID, they will still let you in. And I actually just witnessed it yesterday.
Oh, they still let you?
They just do extra screening now. So if you get there and you don't have your real ID, they might require you to, step to the side and do a little pat down or something like that. But they are, I guess they rolled it out faster than they thought they should, whatever. And a lot of people are not having it. So I don't know.
That was a Richmond airport?
Yeah, but they said it's a national thing. It's up to the FSD of the airport. But I did witness it just now in Memphis. And I know it's a thing in Richmond as well. So we're telling you guys to get your real IDs. I know some of y'all got some legal stuff going on, or blah blah blah, or maybe financial situation. I don't know what you got going on, but try to get your real ID. And if you can't, don't back out the trip. Still go to the airport that morning, like you plan to, because you probably will still be allowed to get through with your regular ID.
Okay. I'm gonna call the airport. Yes, I went down.
Yeah, the passport card only works for when you're in the same continent. So you can use your passport card like to go to Canada or like to Mexico, stuff like that. But when you're going international, like when you're trying to go to like Italy or Australia or Africa, you can't use your passport card. So it should be good for going out on a cruise because we're leaving out of the States and it comes back in the States.
State to state.
Yeah, 6 hours for day bed, 5 hours for clamshell. So you don't have it all day. Well, you're not gonna be out there all day anyway. So now the thing about Princess K is that we have to get there by tenders, right? So we're gonna be transparent with you. You won't be on the first tender because that's gonna be the people that we have to get off the ship to set the party up. So you won't even really be out there all day. And then we're gonna recommend that you get back to the ship by a certain time. So 5 to 6 hours is pretty much all day with our allotted time. Well, yes, you are correct, Charlie. That first tender going to have all the helpers on there, all the greeters on there. We're going to have people coming off to set the speakers up, all the equipment, move the loungers around, make sure we got the beach party set up and all of that. And then all the other tenders will have the rest of the guests. So it's a great situation.
Okay.
For those of you that do not have passports, boarding pass, birth certificates, and the photo ID, government issued. So don't come up there with boarding pass and your college ID. Don't do that. Come up there.
And check those expiration dates on those passports. Make sure they're 6 months after the cruise gets back. So we get back on the 22nd of August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So make sure they're after February 22nd.
Before February 22nd, not after.
Yeah.
So your passport cannot be expired
In December.
in December of 2025 because you can't travel with a passport that expires within 6 months. So you don't have until December to use that passport. You only get up to 6 months towards the back end of that expiration.
Donna, to answer your question, you will see the daily agenda on the ship. We will not be giving out itineraries in advance because there's so much going on. So you will get it on the ship.
Now, July 6th, we will be doing a live video. Me and my mother, I think that's the 6th.
Yeah.
Sunday morning. July 6th, we will be going live on Facebook and YouTube again, me and my mother, to talk about the whole event. So we're going to go over all that stuff. We're going to go over all the things and when you're going to wear this and when you're going to wear that. But the final copy, the final printout will be handed to you when you get on board the ship. And you'll get those every day. The fun times will get given to you every day. So you got plenty of time to get ready for that stuff.
That's it.
It's gonna be exciting. We just got off a 2-hour call with Carnival right before we did this. 3 hours.
Yeah, we started at
9 o'clock with the 12.
Yeah.
These were the 3 hours. So we do Zoom calls every Tuesday morning. This is how much we working for the last 3 weeks, but it's gonna continue all the way until we leave in August. So we're on the Zoom call with Carnival Cruise Line every Tuesday morning, every week. So it's coming, y'all. We appreciate y'all being excited. It's going to be tons of stuff to do. We ask everybody to pack their patience. Remember, if you're in the line, you're in the line with your people, right? We're all line dancers. We're all family. So whenever you're waiting for anything to get on the ship, you're waiting in line with your line dance people. You're waiting to get on the bus. You're getting on the bus with your line dance people. When you're waiting to check in at the hotel, you're checking in with your line dance people. And most of y'all are traveling with your line dance people. So when you're waiting in line at Delta Airlines, you are in line with your people. So it's going to be a great week. We're excited about it. But I want to reiterate this before we log off. Everybody who hasn't reserved their hotel, go to the emails that's been sent to you and do that. It doesn't cost anything because once we lose those hotel rooms, they get dropped off. What, July? What, mother?
July 15th.
July 15th. The hotels
Prices
get
go
dropped.
up.
Some of y'all want to know where the men at. The men is at the hotel. They all get your room. Some of y'all men want to know where the women at. They all gonna be at the same hotel. Get your room now, cause now you're gonna be at a different hotel, or potentially at the same hotel paying more money. So go ahead and get your spots now. Plan to come in a little early. We do have the pre-party going on that Sunday in Miami, and it's Miami. So you get off work on Friday, come on down Saturday. But at the minimum, please get there a day early. Do not come the day of the cruise. Um, Anything can happen. Your flight can be delayed, flight can be canceled, and that ship is not waiting for nobody. So go ahead and lock in them hotels and that pre-party. Get that about the way now. And on that same link, you can get your cruise shirts, y'all. Go ahead and get your cruise shirts because that deadline is slowly approaching too. That is what, July what?
15th.
That's July 15th as well. You can't order a cruise shirt after July 15th. You can't lock in your hotel after July 15th. And the buses,
July 15th.
all that stuff. The buses from the hotel to just get it now. Stop waiting, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Get it out the way. Share this with y'all groups. We love y'all. I got to run. Y'all have a great day, mother. I appreciate you for coming on here. She's busy now. Look, she's working right now. She already over this. She working on some stuff. She already left the call. She thinks she don't even know she's still on the call. She working right now. It's what she do all day long. Is work on a cruise,
We're in,
responding to emails.
I was on on phone last night for 3 hours setting up the events for the ship.
She answering calls while we doing the itinerary. We
Got the
doing a Zoom call with Carnival this morning. She's still working on other stuff. Like it's so much stuff going on. I don't think y'all understand. Tutorial for cruise and line dance. Yeah, that's gonna be June 6th. I mean July 6th. We're gonna go live. We're gonna break it down from the time your plane land, how to get to the shuttle, how to get to your host hotel, where to be to get on your bus, to register for your bus. We're gonna talk about the pre-party, what to expect of the pre-party in Miami. We're gonna expect to talk about what to expect to get through the terminal, the cruise terminal, all your documents. Uh, Talk about how to pack, what you're really gonna need. Remembering y'all going to the equator in August and don't be overpacking all this crazy stuff. We're gonna talk about all the activities, all the events, all the excursions, what type of food you can get. We're gonna go over everything to the time you get off the ship, and then you'll be fully prepared for this event. I love y'all. Um, it's time. We've been talking about this for 2.5 years.
years.
We started promoting this event in April of 2023. And we was talking about it since November of 2022. But it's crazy. It's here already. It's here already, y'all. Imagine preparing for 3 years for a 1 week event. That's crazy. it's gonna go by so fast. But yeah. Jennifer says she ready. Natalie said, let's go.
It's coming.
Thank you, Carlisa. I appreciate that. We trying. We working over here. Can we bring personal speakers on the ship? No, Carnival is taking those. And
Any personal speakers for?
it's gonna be a party on every part of the ship. So I don't know where you're going. Let's try to do something in your room. But I don't know, where would you need that? because the parties are going to 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know, like if you think you're not going to be line danced out, but we got workshops in the mornings. You got day parties, a beach party, night parties, 4 different locations on the ship, comedy shows, movies being shown, card parties, spades, bid whiz, connect four, Uno, dominoes, even having a Greek party for the Greeks. So all that stuff, like you don't. What you need a speaker for? But yeah, I gotta go for real. I love y'all. Peace out. And remember, this video will only last for 30 days. Go to YouTube. It's live on YouTube right now. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Line Dance Prince.
And I'll be emailing it out.
You said what?
I will be emailing this link out. Okay.
So yes, so everybody who didn't get a chance to watch this video will get the email link to the YouTube video. And it's already titled episode 34, Sit on the Throne, Line Dance Excursions. All right, Line Dance Cruise Excursions. Chicago Stepping, yes, that will be on there too. Yep, Jennifer. Get your step on. But yeah, have a great day. I love y'all. Chops always late like you always is. We out, y'all. Appreciate you, Chop, this weekend too, man. Love you, bro.